Sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes. Make sure your back is straight, your shoulders relaxed. There. Yeah. And close your eyes and start focusing on the breath. Inhaling, inflating the belly, and exhaling, contracting the belly. And now with an inhalation, bring both arms up above the head, palms together. And with the exhalation, bring the palms together to the chest. And keep your eyes closed. Wrap the palms briskly, generating friction between the palms. And then bring your palms together towards the chest with the knuckles of the thumbs towards the chest. Set up an intention for this practice, opening this space and time for our well-being. Now inhale and exhale. Now open your eyes, inhaling, stretch your arms out 60 degrees and bend the fingers, leaving only the thumbs straight in. And here we are going to do breath of fire. Close the eyes and pump in the belly, breathe only through the nose. Inhale completely. Hold the breath. Close Mula Bandha, the sphincter muscles, the whole pelvic area. Bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And exhale. Again, inhale. Hold the breath. Close all the pelvic floor area. And then bring the thumbs, the tips of the thumbs together up above your head, keeping the arms straight. And exhaling, stretch the fingers up towards the ceiling. Inhale one more time, keeping your torso straight, stretched, strong. And then exhaling very gently, bring your arms down to the sides, hugging your whole electromagnetic field. And when they go down to the floor, keep your hands down on the floor for a moment, focus on your breath. Now open your eyes. Inhaling, bring your right arm up, and then exhaling, take a stretch to the side. Or move. He situated himself right in the middle. And then breathe here. Now inhaling, come up. And exhaling, switch sides. Bring the right one up and the left one up. Inhale here. And exhaling, bend the elbow and stretch to the side. Gazing forward or up, keeping both sitting bones on the floor. Inhaling, come up. And exhaling, bring your arm down. Now open both legs out to the sides. Inhaling, keep both heels flexed. With an inhalation, bring both arms up. And exhaling, bring your hands down in front of you and then walk your hands as you bend forward very gently, making sure both sitting bones stay on the floor. And then gaze down between the arms and breathe here. Now with the inhalation, come up, walk the hands towards your body. Exhaling, bring the hands back behind you and bring the feet together in front of you. Keep the fingers facing forward, heels flexed. Inhaling, come up. It can be a low or a high plank. And breathe here. With the exhalation, come down. Top of the hands on the floor. Inhaling, back straight, and exhaling, take a gentle forward bend again. This time you can keep the heels pointing, the feet pointing if you want, and the knees bent. Now inhaling, come up. Exhaling, bend the knees, and we're gonna go to all fours. And we're gonna do cat-cow stretches. So make sure the fingers are open and inhaling, hips and head up and down. Exhaling, stretching the back. Close your eyes and continue with the movement. Inhaling, head and hips up. Exhaling down. And with the eyes closed, try to focus at the point between the eyebrows, the Ajna chakra, the pituitary gland. One more time. Now inhaling, come up and hold it here in the up position, breathing normally. Hips and head up, stretch the neck, breathe here. With the exhalation, take the cow pose, stretching the back, contracting the belly button, gaze towards the belly button and breathe here. Stretching the back, putting pressure of your hands on the floor to help you stretch. Now inhaling, come back to the center, to the neutral position, and exhale. Look for a point of balance between your hands. Inhaling, take the right leg up. It can be parallel to the floor. And then see if you can bring the left arm off the floor in front of you. And breathe here. Now inhaling, bend that right knee so your foot is up, and then take the left arm back to see if you can grab hold of your foot or your ankle. And then keeping this posture, we're gonna do breath of fire. Inhale and exhaling, gently release the hand down, stretch the leg back. Inhale here and exhaling, bring the knee down to the floor. And now we do the other side. Inhale, take the left leg back, parallel to the floor. Look for your point of balance and then inhaling, bring the right arm up and breathe here. Exhale here, now inhaling, bend the knee, and exhaling, take the right arm up, back towards the feet. And same here, we're going to do breath of fire, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, release the foot, stretch the foot out, bring the hand down. One more breath. And exhaling, bring the knee down. Bring big toes together and then sit on your heels for child's pose. And stretch your arms farther away. Keep only the tip of the fingers on the floor. Take the palms off the mat and keep the forehead on the floor. And breathe here, inhaling, inflating the belly. Exhaling, contracting the belly. Now inhaling, come up to all fours again, hands flat on the floor. Exhale, knees hip distance apart. Tuck the toes under, inhaling, and exhaling, stretch the legs to downward facing dog. And gaze back to the knees, bend one knee at a time, stretching each leg, focusing on the hamstring of the leg that is straight. And breathe here. Now inhaling, bend both knees at the same time. And exhaling, stretch both legs at the same time, heels down towards the floor. Take a few breaths here in downward dog. With the exhalation, contract the lower belly. So you give a deeper stretch to the lower back. And you also connect with your internal organs, giving a massage. Now gaze forward and inhaling, bring right leg forward. Right foot and then left foot forward. And then gently bend the knees a little bit, bend forward, bend the elbows and grab the opposite elbows. And stay here, allowing the body to fall freely, the head falls freely. And keeping the knees a little bit bent, sway your back from one side to the other. And then gently come back to center. Keep the eyes closed. Inhaling, start coming up one vertebra at a time till your whole body is up. And when the body is up, close your eyes, palms facing forward. Breathe here. Now open your eyes, go to the front of the mat, and we're going to do some sun salutations with postures in between. So feet together, inhaling, bring both arms up, palms together above the head, engage your buttocks, arch, gaze up, exhaling, bend the knees a little bit so you can bend down, keeping the back straight. Inhaling, come halfway up, hands on the shins. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Bend the knees, inhale, right leg back and left foot back for plank position. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, come forward to the tip of the toes and then keeping the elbows back, bend the elbows as you go down to the floor. Top of the feet on the floor, inhaling, come up to cobra. Tuck the toes under, exhaling, downward facing dog. And stay here in downward dog for a few breaths. Now bring the feet together in the back of the mat. Inhaling, bring the right leg up. Exhaling, bend the right knee, open the hip, gaze under the right armpit. Take one breath here. Yes, like that. And now you're going to try to roll over the left foot to take the right foot down and open the chest up towards the ceiling. Yes. And breathe here, stretching the torso, gazing back behind. Now inhale and exhaling, bring the hand down, roll over the left foot and take again the right leg up. Now here exhaling, bend the knee and come towards the plank position to take your right knee towards your right shoulder or arm. Inhaling, take it back up again to Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the forehead, forehead to the knee. In a plank position. Inhale up again. Exhale to the left arm. Cross it over. And we're going to do the same 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale up. To the center, exhaling. Inhale up. And exhaling to the left. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the middle. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. And this time hold it here with the cross. And then gently stretch your foot in front of you and rest it on the floor. And from here, take your left arm up and roll over the right foot. So you open for like a star pose. And breathe here. Now exhaling, bring the left hand down. Lift the left heel up. And then take the right leg down to the back. Plank position. Inhale here in plank. Come to the forward on the toes and then go down to the floor. Top of the feet on the floor, inhaling, come up to a cobra. Tuck the toes under, exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Now bring the feet together again and we do it with the other side. Inhaling, lift the left leg up. Exhaling, bend the knee, open the hip and gaze under the left armpit. Now exhaling, continue rotating so you bring the left foot down on the floor and the chest up towards the ceiling. And breathe here. Now exhaling, come back, bring the hand down, the left foot up again. Now exhaling, we're going to bend the knee to the left arm, inhaling up, exhaling to the middle, inhaling up, exhaling to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the left arm, inhale up, exhale to the middle, inhale up, exhale to the right. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale to the left, inhale, exhale to the middle, inhale, and exhale to the right and hold it here with the crossing. And then gently stretch the foot, rest it on the floor, roll over the right one on the floor and bring the right arm up towards the ceiling and breathe here. Now exhaling, bring that right hand down, right heel up and take the left foot back for plank position. Inhaling plank, exhale, come forward down to the floor. Top of the feet on the floor, inhaling, come up to cobra, and exhaling, downward facing dog. And breathe here in downward dog. Gaze forward, inhaling, take the right foot forward between the hands. And the left heel down to the floor. Gaze forward, inhaling, come up, arms up, palms facing each other. For a warrior one. And breathe here. Now exhaling, warrior two, gaze towards the middle, arms down parallel to the floor. Now take your left hand back behind your hamstring, right palm up, inhaling, stretch the arm up. Bend deeper the right knee and focus on stretching the torso. Now exhaling, take this right hand down. The hand can be in front of the foot or behind the foot. See what feels better for you. And then the left arm up. And exhaling, take that left arm close to the left ear, palm facing down. And breathe here. Now inhaling, take the left arm up. Exhaling, bend the left elbow behind your back so your hand comes down to the thigh, and then the right one back behind to see if you can find the other hand. And open your chest there and breathe there. Now inhale, exhaling, bring the right hand down, the left arm up, and straighten the right leg. You can come to the tip of the fingers if you want, or you can stay on the palm. And breathe here for the triangle pose. Now exhaling, we're going to bring that left hand all the way down and take your right hand to the other side of the leg. And this back foot, the left one, we can walk it 1 or 2 steps closer, so it's a little bit smaller, the opening. And then from here, you can stay here with the back straight, hands on the ankle, or you can place the hands on the floor and bend. Focusing on the belly, breathing. Now leave your left hand where it is. Inhaling, come halfway up and bring your right arm up to the side, so you take a twist. Yes, there, and breathe. Sorry? No, as you were, with the left one, and then and then the right one, like that. Breathe here. Now inhale, exhaling, bring the right hand down to the floor. We're going to walk the hands 1 step forward, and we're going to lift the back leg, bending the front knee. So bend the right knee and bring the left foot off the floor. See if you can bring it parallel to the floor. Then look for a point of balance down on the floor, right behind you. And you can stay here, or you can try to take one hand off the mat and then the other hand off the mat. And breathe here. Now inhale, exhaling, bring the hands down again. Stretch the left leg as high up as possible, forehead towards the knee. Inhale, exhaling, bend the right knee, and again lengthen that left foot far away from your back. Now from here we're going to do again what we just did, opening the left one in the back and the right arm under to see if you can grab your hands behind you. And we're going to try to do a balancing posture. From here, you're going to walk slowly your left foot, 1, 2, 3 steps. In the meantime, you keep this one bent. Look for a point of balance in front of you and see if you can walk this foot and then bring it up here or all the way up here. Okay, we're just going to try. Don't worry. Okay. So we are here, and then walk your left foot 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Bend that left knee, and keeping the right knee, also bring it little by little towards the left one. And you can see if you can bring it off the floor, and that's step 1. And if you can bring it all the way up, then bring it all the way up. Yes. Now gently bend the left knee and start bringing again the right foot down to the floor. When it gets to the floor, plant it and then see if you can bring the hand that was behind the right one right in front of your foot. Your right foot. And then inhaling, lift the left leg again and take the left arm up towards the ceiling for the half moon pose. And breathe here. Exhaling, take that left foot back. Bring the left hand down. Both hands flat on the floor. Lift the left heel back and then take the right leg back. Plank position. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, come forward and down to the floor. Inhaling, come up. Tuck the toes under and exhaling, downward facing dog. And breathe here in downward dog. Connect with your breath, trying to bring it back to a normal pace. Now gaze forward and inhaling, take the left foot forward and the right heel down. And we'll start with warrior one. So gaze forward, start coming up, and then bring both arms up, palms facing each other. And breathe here. Now exhaling, warrior two, torso towards the front, arms parallel to the floor, gaze over the left hand. Now the inverted warrior. Bring your right hand down to the hamstring, left arm up and stretch the torso, bending a little bit more the left knee. Inhale. Exhaling, take that left hand down. It can be in front or in the back of the foot. And then the right arm up, keeping the knee bent. Here, and then with the exhalation, right hand down towards the ear, palm faces up. And breathe here. Now inhaling, right arm up, bend the elbow so the hand goes back behind your hamstring, and then see if you can bring the left one under to meet the other one. Open the chest and breathe here. Now exhaling, take that hand down again. Straighten the left leg and then right arm up for the triangle pose. And breathe here in triangle. Now exhaling, we're going to bring that right hand down to the floor and take the left hand to the other side of the foot. You can walk the back foot 1 or 2 steps closer, and then either stay here in the halfway or bend forward towards forehead towards the knee and breathe here. Now lift the right hand where it is, inhaling, open the left arm up and twist the torso towards the left side. Breathe there. Exhaling, bring the left hand down. Now bend the left knee a little bit, walk your hands 1 step forward and lift the right foot off the floor. And here then look for a point of balance down below. And then see if you can bring one hand off the floor and then the other hand off the floor. And breathe here. Now, exhaling gently, bring the hands down, take the right leg up as high as possible. And then exhaling, bend the left knee and again plant it far away from you. Walk your hands. And now we're going to try again. Inhaling the arm up, bend that one back behind and see if you can find the other one here. There is always one side that is harder than the other one, so be patient. And here you can walk your foot a little bit. First the one that is far away, the right one, towards the left. Then bend that right knee. Look for your point of balance and gently start bringing the foot off the floor. Now gently bend the right knee and start bending the left foot down. And when it gets down, you can walk it farther away. And then bring the hand down, plant it far back, and then both hands down to the floor. Inhale, take the left leg back, plank position. And exhale, release, and we're going to rest here on our belly, arms to the sides. That was a good flow. Focus on your belly breathing, inhaling, inflating the belly, and exhaling, contracting the belly. Just breathe deeply. Bringing your breathing back to a normal pace, connecting the belly with each inhalation, pushing against the floor, and with the exhalation towards the internal organs. Now inhaling, we're going to bend both knees and we're going to do the bow pose. You can stretch your hands back, grab hold of your ankles, heels flexed. Inhaling, gaze up, forward. And then if you can, also bring the knees off the floor and breathe here. Now inhale, exhaling, come all the way down. Place the other cheek on the mat and make circular movements from the knees down, like if you were drawing a big circle back behind. To the other side. And then gently release your feet down on the floor. Now we're going to do the locust pose, but today we're going to place the arms down under our body. It can be palms facing down, or you can make fists. You can see what fits better, if the fist or the open hands. Usually the open hands is better. So you put like both right under, so they're like here, but under here. And then chin on the floor, gaze forward. Inhaling, bring the right foot off the floor, a few inches up, and breathe here. Exhaling, bring it down. Inhaling, bring the left one up. And exhaling, bring it down. Now we're going to do both at the same time. If you need to readjust the arms, you can readjust them. And then inhaling, bring both legs off the floor, keeping the chin on the floor. And exhaling, release. Bring the arms out, palms facing up. Again, one cheek on the floor and breathe here. Now inhaling, bring your hands right below your shoulders, bring the big toes together. And we're going to first come to Cobra. Take 2 breaths here in Cobra. Then with the next exhalation, forehead down to the floor. Now take the hands one step further down towards the rib cage. Elbows in towards the back, big toes together, and we try to go to the upward facing dog. So inhaling, come up like in Cobra, but continue going up And if you can take the knees off the floor, you can also do it, or keep them on. See what feels better for the back. And breathe here. Now exhaling, knees on the floor, and we are going to go to child's pose. Take your buttocks down to the heels and forehead to the floor. And breathe here. Inhaling, inflating the belly, exhaling, contracting the belly. Now with the inhalation, we're going to come up again to all fours. And exhaling, take your forearms down to the floor. Have your upper arms so you create that distance for your body. And then bring the forearms down. We can do the headstand if you want, or only walking the feet like the dolphin. So tuck the toes under. You can plant your head on the floor so the crown is on the floor, and then stretch the legs and walk your feet towards your body. And as I said, you can stay here, or you can bring one foot off or both feet off the floor. And you can also see if you want to straighten them up. Now with the next exhalation, gently go down to the floor and go to child's pose again. This time bring the arms back to the sides of the legs, palms facing up. And breathe here. Surrendering to your breath, to this moment, here and now. Now inhaling, come up, sit on your heels. And from here, exhaling, take your feet to the right side and your buttocks on the floor. Then take your right foot and cross it over the left knee. Foot on the floor. You can either rest or not your buttocks on the heel, depending how it feels better that your back is straight. And then we're going to twist. Hug your knee and gaze back over the right shoulder. With each inhalation, keeping the back straight, and with each exhalation, focusing on the twist that we're giving to the body. Now inhaling, come back to center. And exhaling, release your foot down. Take this knee down and see if you can move this foot closer, knee to knee. The maximum is that one is on top of the other one, but anything in between is okay. So both soles are facing back. And from here, inhaling, take the left arm up, bend the elbow behind your back, and then the right one down, bend the elbow, see if you can grab both hands. Inhale and exhaling, gently bend forward as if you were taking your chin down towards the floor or towards the knee. And breathe there. Now inhaling, come up. Exhale, hold it here. Inhaling, stretch both arms, one up, one down. And then exhaling, bring the left arm down to the floor. Now bring both feet in front of you, and we're going to do the boat pose. Place your hands right behind the hamstrings. Let your back fall about 45 degrees. Bring one foot off the floor and then the other. And you can keep the hands there or release them, palms facing up. Breathe here. You can also straighten the legs if you want. And breathe. Now exhaling, gently release, bring the feet down to the floor. And now we are going to take the feet to the other side, to the left side. And take the left foot to cross the right knee. Same here, make sure the back is straight. And then hug the left knee and gaze back over the left shoulder. With the right one, hug the left one. Yes. And then breathe here. Inhaling, come back to center. And exhaling, release. Place both hands down, set. With the hands, help your knee to get over the other one or as close as possible. The back. No, yeah, usually one side is here. Yeah. But you still feel it in the hips and knees. So now from here, the right arm up. Inhaling, bring the right arm up. Exhaling, bend, and then the left one on the other side. Inhale, and here is the same. Probably it's harder to get to the hands. And then bend forward. No?
Strange.
It's strange, yeah. It's
work the hip, but better the shoulder, the hands.
Yeah. Yeah. And then bend forward. But yeah, that's how it is. Focus on your breath. Now inhaling, come up. And exhaling here. Inhaling, one arm up, one arm down. And then exhaling, the right arm down to the floor. And we're going to stretch the legs in front of our body. Take the muscles out to the side so both sitting bones are on the floor. Heels flex. Inhaling, bring both arms up so you make an L with the body. And breathe here. Now with the next exhalation, we are going to bend forward. Bending from the hips, go as far deep as is comfortable for you, and then take your hands down. It can be to the feet or to the feet. And breathe here. Gaze down to the knees. Now inhaling, come up. Exhaling, bring your hands down to the sides. We're going to lie down on the floor now. So bend your knees, you can squat back to the middle, and then lie down on the floor. Make sure the back of the head is making contact with the floor. And then from here, inhaling, bring both legs up, 90 degrees. Hold it here, heels flexed, breathe. Now lift your toes pointing, and we're gonna inhale, and exhaling, take the legs down to the floor, almost to the floor, a few inches off the floor. And then inhaling, take them up again. You can place your hands, under the buttocks or closer to so they help you support your back. And then inhaling up and exhaling down. We are going to do 3 more. And then inhaling, bring the legs up, bend the knees and hug the knees to the chest. And breathe here. Now exhaling, bring the arms down to the side, and we're going to go to the shoulder stand and the plow. Hands down towards the floor, inhaling, stretch the legs up, take the lower back off the floor, place your hands right under behind the lower back. First you can go to plow to make sure your neck is free and your shoulders are engaged, and then bring the legs up as straight as possible, and then breathe. Now exhaling, go back to plow, take both legs down. And if they get to the floor, you can release the arms on the floor. If not, keep them right on your back. And breathe here. With the exhalation, bend the knees towards the ears. Continue breathing. And then gently stretch the legs and start coming down one vertebra at a time. When your whole back is on the floor, bend the knees and then plant the feet on the floor close to the buttocks. Breathe here. And separate your feet about hip distance apart, and we're going to go to the bridge or to the wheel. Inhaling, come up. And you can choose if you want to stay here in the bridge or if you want to go all the way up to wheel. Now with the next exhalation, gently come all the way down. And bring your knees to your chest, hug the knees, and you can stay here or roll over from one side to the other. And now come back to center. Bring the feet down to the floor. Open the arms to the sides, making a T with your body. Inhaling, cross the right knee over the left knee. And take both knees. Yes, and then take both knees to the left and gaze over to the right. And breathe here. Inhaling, inflating the belly. Exhaling, contracting the belly. Now inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, release the right foot down on the floor. And now switch sides. Inhaling, left one over right. Exhaling, take the knees to the right and then over to the left. Now inhaling, come back. And exhaling, release. And stretch both legs down and we are going to go to Shavasana. Our final relaxation. Palms facing up. First inhaling, tense all the muscles, make a sour face. And exhale, let everything out. Again, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. And make any movements or adjustments that your body needs. And from now on, no more movements to the body. Allowing the body to fall into a deeper relaxation in this posture. Mentally relax the feet. Feet, legs and hips are completely relaxed. Now mentally relax your hands, your fingers, relax the forearms, and relax the upper arms. Relax the shoulders. Hands, arms, and shoulders are completely relaxed. Relax your back, your lower, your middle, your upper back is relaxed. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the internal organs. All of the internal organs are completely relaxed. Relax the chest, the torso is relaxed. Relax the eyes, nose, and mouth. Relax the chin, cheeks, and forehead. Relax the ears, the skull. All the facial muscles are completely relaxed. The entire body is completely relaxed. Now try to focus only on your breath, allowing your body to relax, to recharge. Bringing consciousness back to your body. Start by wiggling the toes, the fingers. And then inhaling, stretch the arms above the head and give a good and deep stretch to your whole body. Stretching the right side of the body and the left side. side of the body. Give a good deep stretch to the whole body. Now inhaling, bend your knees. And we're going to rub again the palms in front of the chest and bring the soles together and rub the soles too. And then release, bring your knees towards your chest, and you can either roll over to one side to come up to sitting, or you can roll back and forth. Like here, or up and up. And then close your eyes, focus on your breath. Make sure your back is straight. Inhaling, bring both arms up, palms together. Exhaling, bring both palms together to the chest. And take this moment to be thankful for this new day and for all the blessings, all the experiences, and all the opportunities in our life. And to be thankful to your body for allowing you to do everything you need to do every day. Send a blessing to your day, to all the people that you will encounter today, to all the places that you will see or visit, and to the whole world. Thank you, Eliana. Namaste.